In this video, we cover an additional authorization flaw, which is called the directory traversal attack. The way this works is that your server or computer is going to have a root directory. And in that root directory, it'll eventually connect to your www root directory, which is where your website is hosted. And then from there, you could have like a reports directory that has a quarter.html file inside of it. And in order to navigate to it, you'd go to the web directory such as orman.creighton.edu/reports/quarter.html to open it. If you wanted to go to the money.docx, you'd go to /public/doc/money.docx. Now, this is how you'd access the authorized files that are publicly accessible on your web application. However, if someone's able to manipulate your web application to go outside of the www directory into the root directory, they could potentially gain access to information you don't want, such as the password file that stores your passwords, although encrypted. So to do this, they could take advantage of the ... that means go back a directory, in order to get to the root directory, then dive into the etc folder and then find the password file. So I have a learning activity that I want you to try out here. So navigate to the page orman.creighton.edu/security/supporting files/security-bypass, and then answer this question: do you have access to this page? And then what I want you to do is go to the section authorization flaws and then open up the directory traversal page and then follow the directions there. But ultimately what you're going to do is submit the form to allow you to view the file contents you tried to access in step 2. So pause this video, try this on your own, and then come back to compare your answer. All right, welcome back. So I've gone to that page that I asked you to visit, and you'll see that it shows an error saying that this page does not exist. So let's go ahead and take advantage of the directory traversal attack to see if we can access anything on this file, even though it says that the page is not found. So here I have a directory tree where I can go ahead and pick one of these files, and it will actually load the contents of these files. These are other learning activities that you have done or will do. So you'll notice here that this one says that we were unsuccessful at previewing the file. So what I'm going to do is try to manipulate this so that I can preview the file. So I'll go ahead and first inspect the page. And the directory that I want to get to is security supporting files security bypass. And if I actually look at the URL here, we'll see that I'm currently in the security folder, learning activities, authorization flaws, directory traversal. So I need to get back to the security folder. So currently I'm in the authorization flaws folder. I can ignore this because that is the file that I'm currently in. So I need to get back to the security folder. In order to do that, I'm going to go ... to get out of the authorization flaws, ... to get out of the learning activities, and that will put me in the security folder. Then I'm going to step into the supporting files directory and then the security bypass directory. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and pick this picker tool and select the direct object references. So you notice this has a reference to these specific directories that I want to gain access to. So I'll go ahead and edit this one, and this ID I want to change to get into that directory, which is supporting files /security bypass. But what I need to do is step out 2 directories. So I'm going to go ... // and then step into those 2 directories. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have the direct object references selected because that's the one that I edited. And now I'm going to go ahead and click select. And if I scroll down here, you'll notice that it says I successfully loaded a file even without authorized access. In fact, this is the contents of that file that I told you previously, but we can only see this if we perform this successful directory traversal attack. Thanks for watching my video. Feel free to click the links here to watch the next video of the playlist, continue to the next playlist, or subscribe.